Hello gamers of the world and welcome to Video Game Bros. My name is Daniel aka Jack Nakiri, and today I will continue with upgrading my Yuria longbow to Ultimate. So the highest form of upgrade, and if you want to know how to upgrade it to the second tier, which is the blue level, in my case the Crimson Flame version, check out my previous video. I will put a link here on the screen. And you will see how to do that. And in this video I will first off recap on what buildings we need to upgrade our weapon, and then I will show you how to get the required material to do the upgrade, and then I will cut and get my bow finished, and I will come back and report on how many tries it took me, because it's not guaranteed, so hopefully not too many, but we will see. So let's get started. If I bring up my map, so first building or house we need is a refinery, and we need a level 3 refinery. I chose this one in Calfion. You can, to find a good refinery, you can just find it in the search list here and then select the level as well, and then it will only point you to level 3 refineries. So when we have our refinery, we can craft the grade 3 reform stone. Other than that, we need a forge. The Yuria weapon forges are in Keplan, so make sure you get that, and you're gonna need it level 3 as well. We're going to get one of this with the correct bow. In my case it's this one. Alright, so we're gonna need our weapon and the reform stone, right? And the enchantment levels are saved to the ultimate version. And if you fail, you don't lose anything, you get the bow back as is, and if you succeed you get the ultimate version. So we can just keep on sending it here with another reform stone each time we fail until we succeed. And to start off, let's get started on the materials. So we're gonna need to craft in our refinery the grade 3 reform stone. So the first material we are going to need is steel. Okay, so in this video I will not show you where you can mine a certain material, because all you can get all these by gathering them yourself, but the absolute easiest and most convenient way is to have your workers work for you, and you only need about, I think, 3 different nodes to get all these materials, so it's pretty easy. So first off, the steel, which is high carbonated iron, so we're gonna need iron and coal. First off, iron then. I go over here to Altinova because there's 2 really good nodes here, the Omer lava cave and the abundant iron mine. This will provide a lot of the materials we need for the grade 3 reform stone. So first off, the abundant iron mine has iron, makes sense. So the iron node here will get us the iron we need for the steel. So have your worker grab iron here. And Omer lava cave has coal, so that's the other component of the steel. There's also other iron nodes scattered all over the world, so if you don't like this one, you can grab one that you like more, or if you already have one, just keep grabbing iron from that one if you want. There's also coal in a few nodes around Keplan, the Keplan quarry and Gluttony cave, if you want to get it from there. So when we have both the iron and the coal, first off we're gonna need to melt down the iron ore into melted iron shard. And to do this you can hit L or open the produce window. You use heating and you insert, for every 5 iron ore you make 1 to 2 melted iron shards. And if you're, I noticed when I leveled up that if you have high processing level, I think it's somewhere over skilled something, you can actually get 3. So the higher your processing level is, the better the result. Alright, so we got our metal iron shard and our coal, so we can combine it into the steel. So let's do that. 5 of each will make 1 batch of steel. Again, the result varies depending on your processing level, but you get at least 1 and sometimes 2. And if you're high enough level, you can even get 3. Alright, so steel. Let's see. So we are going to need 5 steel. When we have our 5 steel, we can move on to the next materials, which is melted platinum shard. And the raw material for this is platinum ore. You can get this again by mining it yourself or gathering it yourself. There is like a few hidden stones, platinum stones around this mountain left of or west of Florin. They're quite hidden and there are very few of them, so I don't recommend you to go do this because it's time consuming. There's also one that's easiest to find, that's just by the node manager here at Bear Riverhead. But that's just 1 stone and it'll take you ages to mine from that one. But we can grab it from our workers because the same 2 nodes I mentioned earlier, they have zinc nodes in them. And when the workers collect zinc here, they can have a rare result of platinum as well. So they will bring back platinum as well as zinc when they are mining here. And the same thing with the Armor Lava Cave, it also has a zinc node which gives you platinum. So this is a very comfortable way to get lots of platinum. Just have your workers run there constantly and you will soon enough have a good bunch of platinum. And similar to the melted iron, we just use heating and insert 5 platinum ore, and it should be 1 melted platinum shard. There we go. In this case I got 3, so that's, you get 1 to 2, and if you're high enough processing, as I said, you get can get 3 or so. Alright, platinum done. Check that box. Go back here and check our recipe. Alright, so you see here, the next component is the black crystal. Sounds cool. So where can I get black crystal? You can, again, if you really want to, you can mine it yourself from black quartz out in the world. But yeah, I found some of them. If you go here to the abundant iron mine, you can find black quartz scattered around, but there's a lot of mobs, and so you're gonna need to be quite well leveled and well geared. And it's not even that many stones to mine from, so I suggest not do that. Instead, you can grab in the iron node that we already want to make the steel. You grab this, and the worker will bring back as a rare result rough black crystals, which is what we want. So you can just have him grab iron here, and they will bring back your black crystals. Very convenient. Alright, so I've had my workers here for a while and I got a bunch of rough black crystals. Well, now we need black crystals, so let's process this. Again, the same technique as we did with the metals. You put in 5 rough black crystals and out comes black crystals. So let's see how many we get now. It's same principle. You get 1 to 2 and I got 3 this time because of my processing level. Alright. Next material is the red tree nut. Gonna confirm the name. Red tree lump, sorry. Red tree lump. which you can get as a rare drop or result when you're chopping down trees yourself. But again, yeah, you need to be like for all these materials you need to be over skilled 5 in gathering, so that's also a point why you shouldn't get them yourself. But you can have it same as the other materials. You can have the worker running to a node. Specifically, on the top of my head I know that this birch node here has red tree lumps. Also, I think this one over here, I haven't been gathering from this one in a while, so I don't remember, but I think this one has it too. But I know for a fact that this one has it, and also the maple node over here in northern plain of Zerendia also gives red tree lumps. So that just have your workers grab it, easy peasy. And the next to last component is the clown's blood. And again, if you saw the previous part of this where I upgraded my weapon to blue, I don't do alchemy. I haven't got around to learn and you know, level my alchemy. So if you look at my character screen here, you can see I've like done basically no alchemy, and it's not really my thing. So I will buy the alchemy stuff straight off the market. I don't even know how it's done, but I will put the recipe to the clown's blood in the description. So if you're into alchemy and or you're interested or you wanna do it yourself, check out the link and you can easily do it if you're an alchemy guy. Lastly, we need the black stone powder, which is a component that's used in almost every crafting, or I would say every crafting recipe in the game. It's very useful. Or yeah, you can do it. You can send your workers, as you see here, in the refinery. You can send a worker here with the rough stone, and he will produce black stone powder for you. You can also grind up the crystals you get when you're leveling your character. You get them from drops, and you can, if they're not useful for you, you can just grind them up, and they will give you some extra blackstone powder. Nice and easy, and they come to automatically as you play the game. Pretty neat. Alright, so when we get the materials, here they are. To recap, you need 5 steel made from iron and coal. You need 3 melted platinum shard made from platinum ore. You need 3 black crystal made from rough black crystals. You need 2 red tree lumps and 2 clown's blood and 40 blackstone powder, and we are good to go. Just shove these guys into the storage so that our workers can grab them. Now we go to our map and to our refinery, manage crafting. We can now craft one of these nice grade 3 reform stones. So just shove a worker on this, yeah, whatever. And I will be back when I finish crafting this, and we will try to upgrade our weapon. Alright, so I finished my first reform stone. It's in my storage, and before we can should send it away on to upgrade my bow, we need to consider what worker we are going to send, because the choice of worker matters, because their luck will probably have an impact on the result. I don't have 100% confirmed this, but it makes sense, and I've heard and read about the fact that the luck stat of the worker will have an impact on the success rate of the enchant, or the upgrade, sorry. So generally humans are more lucky, or most lucky, I think. But there are certain skills that your workers can get to improve their luck. I think it's called... Alright, this one has the skill. Lucky Guy, it's the name of the skill. It gives a static luck boost, which is nice. It goes up to 1 luck. You can get this on several slots. You can get another Lucky Guy skill on level 20, I think. So that way your workers can get more goblin or more luck. There is one skill as well, another skill that affects luck. I have one in Altinova somewhere. This guy has it, the Blessed Hand. This is really good if you get it. Like this one, I got it on level 1. That's the best. It's also okay on if you get it on the first or second slot, that is level 5 or 10. What it does, it gives you luck each time the worker levels up. So the best thing would be to have a human worker with Blessed Hand on an early level, so you can reach a really good luck. I got it on the goblin, so I don't think it can compete with a human, even with that skill. And this one is in the wrong town anyway. So my luckiest guy are my professional humans. This one is a little bit higher level, so this one has 19.71. I also have this guy on 19.70 or 25. And you see my goblins are way below in luck. They have barely 10 luck. I think my best goblin has like 10 luck or something. So we'll go with this human. 19.75 should be good. So let's head over to Keplan. And no, actually we should put our weapon in the storage first. Now we need to remove the crystal first, because otherwise you cannot upgrade it. So it's a little bit sad, but if you want to, you can spend some pearls to remove it without destroying it, but don't get time for that. Alright, our bow goes into the storage, like so. Now we go to Keplan, or yeah, I'm doing all my stuff in Calfian, but I'm upgrading it here in Keplan, so you need to connect the towns together to be able to send workers from one town to another, just so you remember that. Alright, so the forge, craft, and then we have, in my case, since I have the Crimson Flame bow, this is the one I will select. If you have another bow, you select the appropriate craft here. As you see, you can get an ultimate Yuria longbow by upgrading a Yuria longbow. The item will not be destroyed even if the upgrade fails. The enchantment stats will remain. You can do this directly from a green Yuria longbow, but as you see here in the description, so on the green one you see the last 2 rows here, note there's a low chance of success, and that note does not exist on the blue versions. So that tells us that the blue, upgrading from blue to yellow, has a slightly higher chance than upgrading it from green to yellow, or even a lot higher, who knows. Too many hidden stats. Anyways, we get the bow, we get the reform stone, and we get the black stone powder, just like we did before. Just grind up some crystals or get it. And we're going to select the lucky worker and send him away. It takes a half an hour for this attempt. I think you can queue up several, so he goes back and forth. I'm not sure, because even if you have more of these, you still only have 1 bow, so I will confirm this, but I think you should be able to queue up several upgrades at once. I will test it later. Well, let's send him off on the first attempt, and I will cut back when I have got my ultimate Yuria longbow. Let's pray to RNG Jesus that he will be kind to me. Alright guys, I'm back, and I'm happy to say that I got my ultimate Yuria longbow. to the ultimate upgrade. Yeah, whatever. It took me 36 tries, and I finally got the upgrade. I changed something. I realized I had an artisan worker with a little bit more luck over at the Theria port, so after a few tries I started putting my weapon there. It took a little bit longer time for this guy to walk over to Keplan, but I don't know if it made any difference. It was like half a point of luck. But nevertheless, I got it in 36 attempts, and yeah, I don't know if it's worth it to show you. I did a little bit of a spreadsheet here. So the blue part here is the recipe we used to craft the stone. Here's the materials and how many we used for one stone. And here's the prices. I grabbed them off the marketplace just now before I started recording, so of course this changed, but just to show you what kind of money we're talking about. So one stone is the materials for one stone would cost about 300k to buy. So it took me 36 attempts, so if we do 36 times the price of shit, 36 times price of one reformed stone, we end up with a cost of 10.5 million silver. Yeah, you be the judge. It's quite expensive, but it's of course comes down to luck. If you get it on your 5th stone, you'll have a great deal. You can even get it, have worse luck than me and get it on like 40 or 50 stones or attempts. So yeah, I don't know, but I'm happy with my bow. And if you want to go for the upgrade, I suggest you craft like 5 or 10 stones, and then when you have like some time off, you want to be home for a few hours or something, you can queue up a bunch of upgrades at once. This way you won't have your main weapon occupied for the time you're actually going to play. Well, yeah, and I don't know what to say. I finally got my bow, and I'm excited about that. But I think I should, if I had sold all the materials, I'd probably make a better deal. But it's cool, and give me, if you are attempting to make your weapon ultimate, give me just post in the comments your the luck of your worker that you used and how many attempts it took you to get your ultimate weapon, and we'll see kind of how lucky I was or how unlucky I was if we get a good amount of results. Anyways, you can see the stats of the weapon here. I'll put up I can put up a screenshot here on the screen to show you my old Crimson Flame version of the bow, the blue bow, and you can see the difference. But basically it has an additional attack speed stat as well as the crit rate, and also it has a little bit more AP. It has 2 more AP in the average, so a little bit stronger. That's it. I hope you enjoyed this guide to upgrading. Again, if you haven't seen my the first part of this where I upgraded my green Yuria bow to blue, you can check it out. I probably put the link in the description to that, and stay tuned for more awesome videos. And I hope you liked it. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in another video.